Now, there was a great story for the British newspapers today, seemingly confirming a stereotype. We love those stories, don't we? This one, that the French people are dirty. It is a survey of French washing habits from the French Institute of Public Opinion, and it found that a quarter of French people don't take either a bath or a shower every day. There were other figures. About a third of French people not washing their hands after going to the loo, which is not good. But as far as daily showers are concerned, in fact, I looked up some evidence from the UK, some YouGov survey of the UK that found that about only 55% of us shower every day, which actually seems a slightly lower number than the French. So in fact, let us challenge the stereotype. But let us also talk about what the norm should be of washing. Should you be showering every day anyway? Aggie MacKenzie is a television personality, of course, known for presenting the Channel 4 series How Clean Is Your House? This could be the spin-off, How Clean Is Your Body, Aggie. And Aggie MacKenzie works for IFOP, the company that conducted the study. And Aggie MacKenzie, I wonder if I can start. What was it that motivated you to ask this question in this survey?
Hello. The idea was that the research had been conducted in 1951 among French women for the Elle magazine, and the main findings at that period were quite shocking at the time, and they confirmed the stereotypes you were talking about French people being dirty. 52% of French women washed their body and face every day at that period. It quite a different context because, access to hot water, to bathrooms and showers was much more limited than it is today.
Yeah. I mean, what I thought was quite interesting in the up-to-date study is, it is quite a high proportion of 3/4 of people showering or bathing every day. A bit of a difference between the men and the women in that, though, isn't there? Maybe that's not altogether surprising.
No, it's not. Men wash their hair a bit more frequently than women do, but they are a bit, not as clean and not taking their showers as often as women do. Absolutely. There's quite a difference among women and men, and especially among the elder men who have a different kind of educational background, who grew up in those years when there was limited access to showers and everything, and they are a bit behind as well.
Stay there. Let me just talk to Aggie. So, Aggie, the washing of hands after going to the loo, that's the bit, I think, where we know that is basic hygiene.
Yes, basic hygiene. After you've been to loo, before you prepare food or eat food, definitely.
And do you conform to not conform? do you believe the stereotype that the French are somehow dirty?
Oh, I think it's a bit unfair. Actually, I really do. I think it's quite interesting that the French are very used to really strong smells like, Pont l'Evêque and other unpasteurised teas. So I know that's right. So, and, in that sense, they're probably less afraid of germs. So it kind of goes hand in hand.
They have access to great perfumes to cover up all those
Totally.
smells,
That's right. They're absolutely the best in the world. But I think, we need to look at ourselves. Actually, a spin-off of How Clean Is Your House was Too Posh to Wash. And in that programme, oh my goodness, it was amazing. There was one woman who wore the same bra for 8 years. In fact, I don't think she even took it off at night. And she admitted to that. And people who had...
This is a British person we're talking about. Yeah, no, honestly, I don't think we're the developed countries. You can go anywhere. The Anglo-Saxons all have these stereotypes.
That's right.
But actually, Annick, you did ask men about how often they change their underwear, didn't you?
Yes, we asked both genders whether they changed their underwear, and the answers are quite shocking here as well. I'm afraid. Yes, they don't always change their underwear every day. Women are much more in the habit of doing so, but women are a bit more lazy.
Yeah, but
in
look,
that area.
Aggie, here's the question. The only interesting question is, how often should you shower? Because basically, I'm in the habit of doing it every day.
I am
Occasionally
as well.
at a weekend, I'll take a day off, and I love not showering. And
Do you?
I think is it bad for me? Is that bad?
No,
is it rude?
No, it's really. it's more of a sort of social thing, actually. I mean, I think if you don't shower for a few days, it's quite an antisocial thing to do. But I think it's also it's a bit like cleaning your teeth. For me, taking a shower is a part of feeling fresh. But the other thing is that everyone's body is completely covered in bacteria, and this is good, actually.
But this is the key.
Yeah, it's
you
good.
need it.
We absolutely need it to keep our immune systems healthy, to keep ourselves healthy. We need that. We don't need to be showering all the time. It's important that we do have those germs
and
there.
you don't need sort of antiseptic or
Totally not. No.
shampoos and
No.
this is
Plain
just
water's
killing all
fine.
the good
Plain
bacteria.
water's fine. Absolutely. Don't go over the top. It's really important to keep the skin flora healthy.
How often do you wash your hair?
Me, do you know something? Once a week now. When it was really short, every single day, and now once a week. And dry shampoo in between. But actually, it feels amazing the day I wash it. In fact, I'm going to go home tonight and wash it.
Sarah Keith Lucas is going to give us the weather in a minute. Sarah, how often do you wash your hair? I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, I'm an every other day.
Every other day.
Yeah.
I do mine every day, so that conforms with the...
All that flowing locks of yours.
All right. Well, look, I mean, Annick, it is an interesting study. It's provoked conversation here. IFOP has got headlines in the UK newspapers because we love talking about the French and their
Great.
washing habits. But I hope we've established that the British habits are actually really not very significantly better than ours. And Aggie MacKenzie, thank you so much.
Thank you.